Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and in this video, I want to go over the incredible sustained run that DogeCoin has had and what my price projections are for this coin. So right now we're looking at Doge over the US dollar here on the daily time frame, and we've had extraordinary price movement. We're up 20% just today. If you look strictly at our volume, you can see we haven't had too many sellers here. We've had a lot more buyers than sellers. This indicator right here is the accumulation to distribution, and so you could just see by this level we've seen a lot of accumulation of Dogecoin and we haven't really seen too much distribution. So that means most people are still holding their positions. Also, if we look at our MACD is extremely far away from our signal line, and we have an RSI that is oversold. And so like I mentioned in my first Doge video, it would not be out of the norm to see Doge trading in an overbought scenario for the foreseeable future. When you have a coin or any sort of security with the type of hype and the type of backing that Doge does, it only plays in the favor of the coin price. Just want to make a disclaimer, I own no Dogecoin, so everything that I'm saying is as objective as possible. There is no bias. And so if I'm looking at the current price of Doge at 39 cents, do I think this can go higher? In the long term, I think Doge will get to $1, and I want to mention why. You have Elon Musk, who in my opinion is the smartest man on the planet, has a backing in Dogecoin, and as long as he is backing this coin, there's going to be an army of followers that are going to follow him. The second reason is because of Mark Cuban, who is another mega mogul in the space. And so Mark Cuban has actually allowed for the use of Dogecoin as payment for any sort of merchandise at Dallas Mavericks games. So those of you who are not familiar with Mark Cuban, he owns the Dallas Mavericks along with a lot of other stuff. This guy is a highly reputable individual who also has a large backing, who has mentioned that he does not plan on selling Dogecoin. And so objectively, if I'm looking at a specific security that has the backing of Elon Musk and Mark Cuban, that is letting me know that there's going to be a lot of volatility, but there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be on their side that are going to buy and hold this coin. And finally, the third reason why I think this coin is going to get to $1 is because of clout. Clout is the most addictive drug, in my opinion, in society today. And I think Doge is a clout coin. And when I say that, I don't want to say that in a disrespectful way. That is actually a very bullish thing to say, because when you have so much clout like Dogecoin does, all you can do is really go up. And so when you have a play that is backed this heavily by so many people and so many reputable people at the same time, there's only one way this can really go. And so before it goes down, it is going to go all the way up. The way I would describe Dogecoin is this is going to go as high as possible before it crashes down. So we have not seen the highs in Doge, in my opinion. I do believe with the backing and the long-term backing of this coin that this will go above $1, and it may peak at $1. It may keep running from $1, but it's going to go to the moon before it crashes. And so on a technical level, we are already at overbought situations, and so we would love to see any sort of support. Will we get higher than this level here? One thing that I have learned is when you have a run-up that is so substantial, it is very difficult to duplicate and beat the original high. And so we have yet to do so here on Dogecoin. We had a high here of around 44 cents, and we have not been able to break that high. So what we want to see with Doge is a break of this 44 cents. If we get a break of that 44 cents, this will start its next leg up. Until then, we may see some consolidation in this range, so we get our RSI to cool down, we get our MACD a little bit closer to our signal line, and we start to see a little bit more realistic price action. So you could clearly see we have been on an uptrend here with Dogecoin. In the long term, I still believe you will be able to buy Dogecoin at around 10, at around 9 cents. And so if you haven't got into it yet, I would not be getting into it now, because this could happen very quickly. But those of you who have the hype and believe in Doge, I am here to say that I don't think this coin is going anywhere because of the backing. And so if people think this is going to be a pump and dump, it definitely can be. But those dumps are going to be very nice buying opportunities to get the coin instead of just saying this coin is done. However, with that being said, DogeCoin, like all the other cryptos, are going to deal with a lot of regulatory issues, a lot of crackdowns from the governments. And so those are going to be the dips, and those are going to be the fear that people are either going to buy or sell. And so if I'm looking at the backing of this coin, I just believe that there's going to be a lot more room for the upside in the future. In terms of buying it right now, I would not recommend buying Dogecoin right now. Just off a technical basis, we do need to have this coin cool down. It is not normal for a coin or any security just to trade up. We do need to get that cool off, and so we are still in desperate need of that cool off. So if you are buying Doge at these levels, you are playing with fire. However, you do what you want with your money. I am just here to say that we are at overbought situations. We should expect a cool off, and we could get as low here as around 9-10 cents. And so if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. We are on the road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.